Hello, 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 and welcome back to the stream once more. Today, we are playing some more Teamfight Tactics, which I think I've streamed maybe one other time. But it's a game that I play very often off stream. Or at least it has been ever since the new set released. I think I got a little bit into it last set a bit more is when I really started jumping back into TFT. And then when the current set Into the Arcane launched, that's when I really got back into it. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of TFT in recent times then. And yeah, should be fun, should be fun. I did want to stream this because I have gotten very close, as you could see there. I'm like Emerald 1 80-ish LP, I believe. So I am one game away from hitting Diamond for this season. Okay. So just a moment here while the game is launching. Hopefully everything pops up, comes through properly. Okay, there's the game. Is it popping up for you guys yet? Not really. Ah, there you go. Good. Yeah, League's kind of a weird one because it has like a separate client and actual game. Oh, yep, we're in. So Heimerdinger is tweaking the first augment to be prismatic. So it's going to be kind of a powerful lobby this time. Let's double check some things. Okay. Okay, what do we got here? Anything nice to work off of? Not really. Just a couple one-cost units. Doesn't really affect us very much. Okay, some stuff I see here right away. We do have a couple units towards Enforcer. Apart from that, I'm probably selling this to try and pick up the Darius for a potential Conqueror start. But first we're going to wait and see if we get any money or any units out of this. Feel kind of bad selling her, but... Okay, anything else? We haven't really found a bunch of synergy here in our starting units yet. I feel like of these, the most potentially useful is that one. I don't know, I would like to grab the Lux, but it's kind of hard. Oh, I hate visionaries. I don't buy. That is one of the comps that is stronger right now that I don't know how to play and I don't really care to, is like the Renata Visionary comp. If we wanted to go generic and strong, we could go with the extra gold and increase interest. I do like that quite a bit. Otherwise, we could, you know, see what radiant item we get and make our items more consistent. Yeah, I think we're going hedge fund.
I'm gonna knock him dead.
I think we're gonna instantly drop these. We are gonna be selling some things here. Like, I think we're away from Black Rose.
The world has seen enough darkness.
Don't want you, don't want you. Like, we do have a very light start towards, like, the Kog'Maw comp here, if we wanted. I think we just keep these for now. Stay at 30 gold. We're going to be hard econing early here, so don't expect much rolling, anything along that. Okay. What do we want here? Yeah, I'm feeling kind of leaning towards Enforcer here. Other options, let's see, we could just go a bunch of Bruisers. I mean, like, one thing, like, Enforcer's really good if you can get late game and get a bunch of money. And just the fact that we have, like, so much money so early right now is what's making me, like, lean towards that is our team comp of choice. Let's see, Radiant Rules. Let's check out what other people got. Gloves. Wandering Trainer. We want to check this person's, like, what they're going. Nothing really else, so we'll just stick in another one of you. A lot of lucky gloves, interesting. Radiant Relics. Hard commit. So this guy is trying to go something with visionaries, so probably Renata. This person has Visionary, Sentinel, and Ambusher, so they're probably trying to go like bunch of Sentinels and a Visionary. So like Heimer comp probably in the long run, if I had to guess. So I don't think we're like very contested right now, so that's good. We're just gonna a hard loss streak here into leveling, like when it's not going to cost us any money. We're probably going to take a lot of damage here at the beginning, though. Okay, what do we want here? We want, like, sword, we want MR, we want gloves, we want attack speed. I think glove is what we want the most, though. And I wasn't, like, super compelled by any of the units we saw here. Because if we want perfect, like, Maddie / eventually Caitlyn items, we want, like, Infinity Edge and Last Whisper. So, like, the glove, we need 2 of them. So that's why I was leaning towards a glove there. Could really use one more of her. That would help a lot. Anything else we want to hold on to here? Like, Random Tryst isn't that bad. I will have to check the League, like, audio later. It's so hard to tell because there's, like, so little audio in general this game. Like, whether it feels like it's too much or not enough. Yeah, we're gonna be taking a bunch of early damage here. I'm a little concerned. A little bit concerned. Especially when we aren't finding freaking anything.
We do not die this day.
Like I said, I think they're just going like a bunch of Sentinels into Heimer, if I had to guess. I'll just set us up for a level so that we can get a like higher tier unit on the drugs round. Potentially, you know, it just boosts the likelihood of you getting higher rarity units. Bro, we can't even kill the one? Come on. You can do it, man. Bro, you're kidding me. Every kill helps because you lessen the damage you take, but oh, that was not good. It's kind of ridiculous us sitting on all these pairs. Yeah, kind of a weird start. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Because yeah, a TF would also be nice. He's like a good mid-game carry. Oh my goodness.
My
We're
quest.
switching to 4 emissaries because that is a like big thing to get out of nowhere. Okay, so let's see. 4 emissary comps. What even are those? I know it's a thing. It just, that was such a weird thing to get like that many. What was it even from? Is it, I'm not sure. Why did it just give us the creeps gave us a gold orb and it had 2 of them in it? I want to go with the artifact here. It's pretty good too, though. But we're just gonna go with the artifact. See if there's something nice we can give her. Yeah, not really what we were looking for. Guess we go Hull Crusher. We have to make sure she's off on her own. Like, we have 2 Quick Striker there. Like, okay, to be fair, Ambessa is, like, one of the options that I'm usually, like, okay with including. I think... I think we kind of stick the course. We just have a random strong Ambessa. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. I need to look into not quick striker, emissary comps more, I guess. It's just not something that I usually like going for because it's such an all or nothing trait. And like 2 different 4 costs that you're required to include in the comp, it seems pretty hard to get there. Consistently, anyway.
Friends just get in the way.
Getting much better. Okay, what type of items do we want here? Yeah, the Ambessa just like added such a weird extra thing. I mean, I'd still love to get a crown, enforcer crown. Okay, we're starting to deal enough damage to actually like put in work, thankfully. But Ambessa, she'd probably like to have like Bloodthirster first priority, then Titans. Maybe not even Titans. Okay, we need swords, attack speed. What the heck? I guess I take this. This feels weird. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'd feel so much better about this if this was a spatula instead of the frying pan. This is making me think like, okay, do we go quick striker? I don't know. It's hard choice.
Piltover will achieve its destiny.
Okay. So for quick striker, we need attack speed. Sentinel's another one we could do, which would just be armor. Or if we get a reforger, which honestly feels pretty rare right now, unless you get it from an augment. Then we would want, I forget, what is Enforcer Crown? Is it armor? Okay. So either way, armor would be nice to pick up for either Sentinel or Enforcer. Did she just miss her shot? I'm confused. Like, I didn't know she was even capable of missing, if that's what just happened. Could just go 4 quick strikers. Oh gosh, this feels so bad. I don't know what to do. The game had been nice to me recently and given me a lot of easier decisions than this time around. And now I'm maybe going insta 8th place here. I feel like the stuff I know to play the least is prismatics. Like high power lobbies, I just never know for sure what to do. Unless you get something like really straightforward, like, you know, Automata Crown, I think is an option. Like the specific trait oriented ones aren't that hard to deal with, but a lot of these others, who knows, can be a bit more difficult. Well, hopefully we get our items more fleshed out here by the wolves. Because like I said, I am not sure what we're doing here, apart from just going fast 8 and praying for a Caitlyn to show up. Like, it's also just kind of wild that we haven't seen a single... Okay, we have seen a single Loris. I am just lying to you. My apologies. Okay. Can reforgers even drop from these? Like, if so, that would be incredible. But I don't think they really drop from this type of stuff anymore. I think I'm doing this. I think we're giving Edge of Night to Ambessa so that she can hopefully escape, you know, from a little bit of damage. Because, you know, she dives in there so easily that it's pretty easy for units like her to get focused down. So something like Edge of Night can have her reset and, you know, cleanse of negative effects and hopefully get back in there. Really, one auto attack off from killing the LeBlanc. Ooh, that is rough. Okay, Enforcer Crown, we're just getting that like every time. And now we also have that Infinity Edge to finish that. So right now we're just praying for a Caitlyn, I think. And we're probably building an extra Sentinel. Okay, that I feel better about that now. I think we level again, guys. This is hard. But yeah, I think the boost you get to 5 costs is so much. Like, we only have a couple lives here, so it's scary, but I still think we have to level. Let's see, what do we also need? We also need a Vi. We need, as soon as we lose any more health, we're leveling and rolling for Vi and Caitlyn to get in 8 Enforcer. Still not sure how I feel about this Edge of Night, because I'd really prefer some form of lifesteal to be available on her, but it's like it's pretty all right. And we're like in such a dangerous space that we needed complete items. Something we're also looking for, yeah, is a rumble. That's like the one we wanted least. Let's see, I could also... I think we were looking for attack speed on this, actually, just to put in 4 Quick Striker. Hopefully really get Ambessa to pop off. Otherwise, we're just going for 4 Sentinels. I'm so scared every round here, because like I said, we're at a very dangerous health. But like if we can safely level to 9 without using all of our gold, that's kind of insane. So priorities here, Caitlyn, attack speed. I think that's it. There's the Caitlyn. We go for the Caitlyn if we can. There we go. We got our carry. Okay, so we level, we put her in, we switch our items. Hello, Nando. It's going pretty all right. This game, stressful. I got put in a weird place where I got 2 Ambessas really early when I'm trying to go Enforcer. But yeah, I decided to stream because I'm only 1 game away. This very well could be the game that we get Diamond. Okay, like I said, we have to switch these items out, make sure she's off on her own. Here you go, Caitlyn. Enforcer's been doing a lot of work recently, by the way. Hey, thank you, Nando. Yeah, we're, oh, I should have been rolling for...
I'm doing this.
Vi for 8 Enforcer. Okay, we got it in there just barely. Absolute last second. We're going to hold off on using the spatula, I think, until after Raptors, because I think we're strong enough to not lose to about anything right now. We are never using these 2 Maddies, so let's sell them. How important is the extra Quick Striker? Okay, Ambessa's not even the majority of our damage anymore. I don't know if her shots count as attacks, so let's re-roll that. Yeah, that works. Gain attack damage, and each time an ally dies, gain a % of their attack. I think that works for us.
Friends just get in the way.
The heart of Vtuber is its people.
I really... There we go. Oh my gosh. We feel so much safer now. All those star ups at once. Enforcer, if I have a really good, like, econ start and a strong Maddie, like, I never go it unless I know that I have a Maddie that'll work to carry me through the early game, because you're so reliant on getting to Caitlyn. Like, the most important things are getting 8 Enforcer and then getting to level 8 or 9 to get a good Caitlyn. So it's like, it's not an easy thing to do unless you have a really strong start, like really good units to start out. Ooh, or like really good econ, which we had an amazing econ augment this time. We had like up to 10 interest and we got a bunch of gold. So that's why I felt more comfortable doing this. I can't believe we lost that after all the upgrades we got there, like back to back to back. Yeah, we're still at the bottom here, so this is very scary. Oh, the Jinx. It's goofy as hell. I'm not sure that I like how it's like realistic instead of a like a chibi like most of the other things are. What do we do here? We got... I think we do that. Yeah. Okay, you take those items off. Do this, do this. Now you have lifesteal. We're just gonna make Sentinel. Sure, Vi can be a Sentinel. Why not? Our items were weird as hell this game, man. Like, we got, like, almost no tank items, which really concerns me. That's actually what our main struggle is here. Normally, you'd have Loris is kind of the solo tank that's keeping you alive. But our front line is just not very tanky right now because our items were almost entirely offensively oriented. Oh yeah, so the little legend, I got lucky and I got it off of, like, the free currency they give you to roll for little legends and all that. Oh, by the way, I just noticed I'm blocking the last slot a little bit. Maybe that's a bit better. But the reason that I actually love this little legend is when you win, she has the most BM possible, like, end-game quote. In-game, like, killing animation. It's so good. Hopefully we can finish off someone here so you can see it. But that's the entire reason I use this. It's like I got lucky and I got it for, you know, free off of a lucky drop. But what makes it so cool is just how over the top it is. And yeah, Caitlyn puts in so much work. We got really lucky getting her to 2-star early. So good. Dude, this game was so scary. We were bleeding out so bad early on.
I'm doing this my way.
What else can we even add in to power us up if we level? Okay, like we can add Savika to boost the Vi a little bit. I think that's our most practical thing. Otherwise, we try to find an Akali again. Yeah, it can't possibly be easy. Ugh. Dude, it's very possible. 22 health. If we get a really bad matchup, I think it's possible to die in one go. And this guy is very scary. Thankfully his, ooh. Actually, yeah, that is very scary. Like several 3-stars. Dominator's a really strong synergy. Okay, come on, please snipe. No, dude. I think that's the one we lost to last round as well. Yeah, that 3-star Ziggs is scary, and Dominator is so strong. I think I go with this, just for like a tanky-ish item. What kind of hard choice there? I am scared. Okay. Was this guy family? There's no way this guy's family, right? Yeah. But I am scared about that.
I'm doing this my way.
That Mordekaiser that we saw. We're gonna level here because we are like one hit from death. Put you in, because why not? I don't care about the Vi. I can't get her items, but I think that's more worth than powering up the Vi. Like, if we can get her to cast enough times, we'll get another life. We don't really have good items for her, but she usually casts like 3 to 4 times each fight. Okay, that was only 2. That's not great. But yeah, that's a 6-cost unit. Don't know how many of those you've seen.
The heart of Piltover is its people.
Don't know what to do here. Ah! Yeah, they were mostly from the newest patch. I don't know if she's worth it. Okay. No adjacent allies, gain stats. I can't really see a way for her to cast faster with like our items. Yeah, I've played a ton of this set. Dude, this is the round when everybody dies. And I'm very scared because that is a massive rumble. I think we make it though. I think, yeah, we got it. We got this. Okay, so this is where several people are gonna die, and I think we made top 4. So we shouldn't be losing LP this game. Oh, except that person. Oh, never mind. It's a fancy kill animation. For a moment, I thought maybe they also had a Mel that saved them. Okay, we're holding off here because we want the gold to count towards interest. Yeah, I do wonder, maybe we should have... We had so much gold, and we, like, forced ourselves up to level 10. Sacrificing all our future econ. But, like, this was such a close match that if we didn't do that, we might have died already. It's such a hard, like, thing to gauge. But yeah, for TFT though, okay, actually, hey, okay, I think we put you in. I have no idea if this is right. But hopefully Savika too will put in work. I think she's like a pretty strong unit, so. Yeah, we're kind of... Oh, here it is. The awesome animation. I love it, man. Every time just seeing them do the like season 1 arcane ending there to kill the little legend opponent, it's so goofy. Do we... I think it's too late to even try to go for the rumble stuff. Let's honestly switch that out. We lowered our quick striker, but Ambessa was the only one benefiting, so I don't think it's that big a deal. Like, she's not our carry really anymore. I should have done that earlier, because then maybe Mel would have had enough casts to, like, save us. No, this person found a victor! Oh, yes! Okay, that was the guy that was beating us earlier. So there's a chance. We have a chance. Ooh, a lot of people able to die here. Okay, no other rumble, so I don't think there's anything else we change. Let's actually slide you over here. Put you there, put you there, put you there. This way, maybe we end up sniping the Ziggs. Because you see he's right there. Like, Caitlyn switches their target a bunch. Okay, unfortunately, we matched against the wrong person for our positioning, but I still think we have a good chance. I think everyone's staying alive long enough for Caitlyn to do it. Yeah. Yes! Top 2! Let's go! And how... Okay, the other person won. I didn't check to see what they were playing. I think we take Sentinel. Is there something I can actually switch out here? We could switch out the Mel. I hate it. I guess we're switching out Mel for Sentinel. We've like been really back and forth with her, so I feel bad for her, but it's kind of something we had to do. Who are we randomly... I guess you get to be a Sentinel now. Okay. Well, this is it. Fingers crossed. Might be first place, might be a rank up. I was not expecting. I've been getting so many firsts lately. Okay, fingers crossed. Now we want to. Oh, they switched the zigs at the last second. They were paying attention for the positioning. So we can't snipe him early anymore. Ooh, we got the casts. I think we got it. Yeah, we got enough of a front line. Let's go. Ah, but they live. They live with like 1 HP. 1 HP, no. Panic. Everybody panic. Ah, freaking Victor. I want a Victor, but there's like nothing we can switch out. I think it's more important to have the Sentinel because like we care so much about the tanky front line. We can't get rid of Enforcer. I don't freaking know, man. Okay, we're sticking. It worked last time. Maybe it works this time, especially if we get this snipe off on the Ziggs early. We got one snipe on. Yep, okay, we got it. First place, diamond rank up. And I gotta say, Enforcers have put in so much work for me. I don't know if it's just an extra strong team comp currently, or if I'm just especially good at playing these like econ heavy comps, and it's just giving me the setup because it's so important, like I said, to have those strong opening units. Now let's see if the client actually loads properly. Because I gotta say, it gets stuck a lot of the time, which is kind of annoying. Please load the stats, man. I want to show people that I ranked up. I want to see the screen. But yeah, Enforcer really feels like a strong comp as long as you can get to where you get a Caitlyn. But to do that, you need an either like a strong Maddie to start or a strong Twisted Fate. Yeah, like, God, the client specifically, Teamfight Tactics, I swear, 1 in 3 times it gets stuck on this screen, like for skip waiting for stats, or it says that there's a game still ongoing. I've had this so much. I even reinstalled the client the other day to try and fix this, like fully deleted everything and reinstalled it, and it still does it. So I don't think I am allowed to see the, hey, congratulations on getting to diamond screen because their client is garbage. I'm going to give it another 10 seconds and then we say skip, which will feel saddening, but hey, who knows? Maybe I didn't get the 20 LP. We got to check, but like first place, that seems pretty darn likely. There we go. Promoted to Diamond 4, ranked TFT. Zerzon number NA1. Let's go. Thankfully, even pressing skip, it still showed up. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been this highly ranked in TFT. Because I kind of fell off the train for a while. What was it? I think it was around set 3. I got all the way up to Diamond 1. But I could not make it to Masters. I was so sad. But yeah, so I've gotten really high ranked in the past, but I haven't played much at all for the past like 8 seasons or whatever it is. Since like season 5, I think might have been when I kind of fell off. Until I picked it up some more like halfway through last season, and I'm glad to see that I can still hit high ranks in this game. So that is hype. That is very hype. Here, let's look at my match history. I kind of want to see. I should probably add like a BGM when I'm in the client. Most games I don't worry about it, but like if you're just chilling in a client, like, oh well, it's fine. People can play their own BGM, but yep, look, 3 back-to-back first place. That's crazy. I do actually have a clip of my Warwick 2-star game that I'm probably going to upload later as a short. I was off stream, so I just turned it on for the final round, but yeah, I did get a Warwick 2-star on that game. That's the only 2-star 6 cost I think I've gotten. No, that is a lie. I got 2-star Victor and got like 4th place or something one time. But yeah, first place, first place, first, 7th, third, third, first, third, first. As you can see, yeah, I've had a really good last couple days here. I think I've kind of found the way forward in the meta. Only like half those first were Enforcer, okay? But like when you get a strong Enforcer start, it is so good. But awesome, we managed to actually get there. I was prepared to like lose a lot. And and for it to take longer, but yep, nice. Nice, we got it. Hopefully the client actually loads up. We'll play like I think 2 more games probably here before we wrap up the stream. But yeah, we did manage to now get Diamond 4 36 LP. So apparently getting first there was even overkill. I'm happy about that though, because I was feeling really uncertain that game because we were not getting the early merges. And then that Ambessa showed up out of nowhere. We got a weird artifact option. But we managed to make it through. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Nando. And anyone else watching, I'm going to be streaming tomorrow with Nando around 2 p.m. Eastern time. We're just going to be playing normal League of Legends, and it should be a fun time. Definitely not toxic, no chance of it. Yeah. Yeah, have a good rest of your night. Exciting stuff though. Yeah, I'm glad I do think I might start streaming TFT more often because it is a game that I am like very skilled at. Like back in the day it would have been like Hearthstone or even like normal League of Legends. Those were the ones I was highly ranked. But TFT is the current one. So I definitely, now that I got back up to like a high rank, I feel more comfortable streaming it as like that sort of content, high rank content. So more team fight tactics. Let's go. I just realized I tried to move to the side some earlier and I didn't hit transition. No. But okay, let's see what we got here. Our first game in Diamond. Okay, wind up monkey on 3-5. Often that's like more components or more money partway through the game. I think we should be fine. I don't think that's quite as impactful as some of the other things that it could have been. An early Nami. It's been a while since I played like a sorcerer carry comp. I feel like I was doing that a lot last patch. Just grab everything. I hate it, man. It's giving me Enforcer vibes again. That's the thing. I've been doing too well with Enforcer. It just influences my mind to see the opening anywhere I go. Okay, we do kind of have that sorcerer start I was talking about. Though I want to pick up that rel if we can. God, it's been a while. I kind of want to go that team comp. Like, I don't think it's very good, but it's been a while, so maybe I want to experiment with it more.
Where are your friends? Mine are all around.
I guess we had a really strong, like, potential bruiser opening too, though. Maybe we should have done that. Gain a random 2-star 1 cost. After 2 rounds, gain another copy. Each round for the rest of the game. Sorcerer Arcane Retribution. Be right back. I don't like Arcane Retribution much, even if we were going that comp. Let's do Worth the Wait. I want to see. Okay. So we're leaning a bit then towards Rebel or Sentinels. We actually, yeah, I think we're trying to go Rebels because these items, like we can have this Nami carry us through the early game. Unless we get like a 2-star Vex, we could switch her out. But those items are like good items for Zoe. And we'll have like a random 3-star Irelia to help us out. What did they get? Raining gold? Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can't even sell for enough gold, so we won't.
We do not die this day.
This feels weird. Because I want to sell this for gold, but at the same time, like, I wanted to keep Sorcerer available. I think the gold's more important. Okay. So do I even have this marked down, or do we just make a new one? There we go, Rebel. I guess we missed the set earlier. Maybe we should have realized. No, I think we saw that before we ever got the Aurelia, so I wasn't leaning at all towards doing Rebel at that point in the game. Okay, so yeah, we want to get like level 8, I think, for the Alawi, Zoe, all that stuff.
Remember why we fight.
A conquered nation is a loyal one.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That would not be enough gold, so we're gonna stick with this for now. If I had a 2-star Vex, like I'd be considering selling these more so that I could just put that in as our like interim carry before Zoe shows up. Trying to remember which. I think it is Nami actually that you sometimes splash because she has the emissary bonus. So if you have Zoe carry, like we might want to keep Nami around anyway. Yeah, seems like a pretty decent start. I'm happy enough with it. Okay. Ooh, I mean, there's no way we get that, right? They're not just gonna let us get that spatula. We want like attack speed, HP, and armor MR. I think the HP is actually more important. Reason I wanted HP was so that we can combine it with attack speed for Nashers. But it's also useful for Warmogs or Sunfire. Whereas, like, if we got extra attack speed, I don't even know what we'd be using it for. Dude, this... We're getting... Oh, yeah, it's for 4-star. That's what it was. Okay. It's been so... Like, I don't take Worth the Wait that often that I kind of forgot. Oh, yeah, I think you can straight up get 4 stars off of it.
We will resist.
how do they have that few units? What? They must have just really wanted to make money or like keep their loss streak. Interesting. But yeah, TFT, fun game. I like it. It's nice. Like I said, I used to play a lot of like Hearthstone and just a lot of those like card games or tactical games I've been very into at different points throughout the years. Someone got early Heimer apparently. Yep. Ooh, this person also appears to be going Rebel, which I'm not much of a fan of, but they might be shifting over to like Sentinel's Heimer. Hopefully. Like Heimer is one of those that you can like move this comp over towards if you find it early. So is there anything here I would sell? I don't think so. I feel bad not making interest here, but I think all the units we have on hand are too important. Like I could have sold the Swain, but I thought it's too important for like our potential to win or kill units here. But apparently we kind of got bodied. I'm a bit surprised. I guess they just have a lot of enforcers and they put it on a strong unit with Elise. Flashing in a bunch of random sentinels is like okay for this point in the game. Got one more Nami would be so good for us. Okay, I would like attack speed or armor. Not so much the crit. Okay, nice. We got the attack speed.
Not forget it.
Actually gonna level, give us a bit higher chance for like higher cost units here.
Friends just get in the way.
Okay, our build, our itemization, I mean, over here is finished. We would like to make this into either Ionic Spark or Gargoyles. This, most likely, we want it to be a Sunfire. Or Warmogs. They're both good. But yeah, we're kind of just chilling here. We need to make a hell of a lot of money so that we can just get high level. Nice that we just barely come out ahead of that Heimer team. Barely. And they didn't have like any Heimer items, right? That's kind of crazy that they performed that well. Crown Guard, no. That one's okay. No more crits. Runans. I think we're just rolling dice. 2, 6, 5.
Do not force my hand.
Oh, wow. Okay, we got a bunch of cloaks, so I guess we're equipping that first. Apart from that, like, we could do a Gargoyles and Ionic Spark later. Quicksilver's okay, but I don't think it really works that well for our team, like our team specifically. 2-star Nami, though, should help carry us through the mid-game here pretty well, thankfully. Actually, which... Okay, Automata, I see. I'm trying to remember... I don't remember what the Rebel Spatula... Oh, it's attack speed. I don't know why that one doesn't really come to mind for me, like, at all.
Another wave.
I'm selling the Vex, dude. It's... I can't. we're not swapping in Vex over like Nami 2 anytime soon, and Vex is like a filler unit that you don't even usually keep for the late game
I was lucky to get into
Rebel
the
comps.
I can't let the school down.
Do we have a secondary carry for these? I feel like I haven't gone Rebel that much recently, so. Ah, Jinx. Okay, that's what it was. So you itemize the Ezreal with items that are good on Jinx in the late game. I totally forgot about Jinx's existence for a moment. That's kind of funny. Bro, you're kidding me. How do we not win that? Oh, that like merge wise and everything, that really felt like we had it in the bag. I think armor is my priority here. Yeah, armor would open up a lot. Otherwise, HP? Okay. We got the armor. We can either make gargoyles. I think we make gargoyles over Sunfire right now. Dude, the fact that they upgraded the item system, like I'm so thankful for that. Oh, it was so much more annoying to do previously. Oh, she just gave us a bunch of gold. Okay. That's when the monkey showed up. Like you like I'm not 100% certain, but I think money is like a pretty common result from that. Either that or like item components. But I think money is what I've seen the most. So it kind of feels good towards these comps where we want to level up really high. I'm shocked that our Irelia is melting that fast. Like, it's a 4 Sentinel Irelia 3 with almost completed items. Like, how do they die that fast? Huh. Weird. I mean, that's part of why... I remember early on I tried the Irelia hero augment, and I was not impressed, like, at all. And that's kind of biased me against her. So even on these games where we can get close to, like, 4-star Irelia, I'm still so hesitant to, like, itemize her heavily. Yeah, we still have 2 Sorcerer in. We have 4 Sentinel. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. We're kind of just chilling until we get to level 8, and then we're looking for Alawi and Zoe. Like, the Zoe is going to be such a huge boon for us, because the Nami is not doing as much damage as we would like. Maybe if we had an Ionic Spark up, like, maybe that would help us burst through these enemies. But, like, yeah, I feel like 2-star Nami is not doing as much work as I would expect. I guess Sorcerer, too, just isn't that, like, strong of a trait. I mean, I guess it's part of the reason you don't really see Sorcerer comps much. Because I played them a decent amount last patch, but I don't think they were that strong. Like, one of the things that helped me was that, like, I was never contested. But if you're never contested, that's because, like, no one wants to play the bad units. So even if it works out, it's like, like, you're just not capping as high as, like, a lot of the other people at the end of the day. Okay, okay. So what do we have left here to do? We're just getting so many tank items that, like, hopefully we're gonna have Irelia 4 and Alawi at the front line with a bunch of items. That, like, hopefully they'll just be able to stall enough for Zoe at the end of the day. That does mean that we want to get a Zoe before the augment, though, so that we can power up her damage. So that's a bit concerning. We're getting a bit close to that. So we're going to want to level, and then we'll want to roll until we get a single Zoe. Don't care. I kind of like the duplicate anomaly thing. I think that's more impactful.
You wanna go?
So that we can either get, like, double tank augments, or we can get, like, double damaging ones. God, we need to get that Zoe soon, though, because we have all these, like, rebel units just chilling around, not doing much. I'm gonna sell you. Don't care about starting you up. Go faster, I believe. Okay, there we kill. Ah, we were so close. So close. A lot of these battles have been very geary borderline. We put you in back here. Okay. So now we're gonna need to roll some to try and find a Zoe. And we want either just, like, raw damage augment on her. Or we want the, like, gain bonus mana augment when people die. Or when you get kills. I think the get kills is probably stronger on Zoe specifically. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I'm just shocked, like, that Nami 2 with really good items is, like, struggling so much to shed through these targets. I mean, I guess it's one of those things. She's emissary. A lot of the emissary units are kind of underpowered for their... Okay, we're getting that if we can. We're not first. Feels bad, man. Should have thought this out more. Kidding me. I think attack speed's good. But yeah, I should have gotten the armor so that I could get another gargoyles. I don't really care about the echo. This is what we care about. Let's go.
I was lucky to get into the academy. I can't let the school down.
And since we're going to get a duplicate of the augment, we can actually put it on Nami. So, like, both of them together. If we get the one that, like, scales the team's AP with your casts, that would be stellar. We have 5 rebel right now. Yeah, we don't need more. We're good. Really? How did that? Yeah, Aurelia, what happened? Dude, we are struggling. Maybe this is why I don't see anyone go this comp anymore. Like, I don't see Zoe carry very much. Don't want to execute. Yeah, sure. For every 70 mana spent, throw a 2 hex fireball that deals % of health, yada yada. Should be fine. Like, it works well with Nami as well. We were going to give that item. Also, I forgot to move those over. Oh my god.
My quest beckons.
I need to get to 7 Rebel, dude. We don't have a Vex. How long will it take me to level here? Someone else has Zoe too, that explains a lot.
Another wave.
7 Rebel, 2 Sentinel, 2 Sorcerer, so it's probably this person, Tony. Yep, god damn it.
You wanna go?
How do I even... Bro, what is this? Ah! I feel like we're so unlikely to hit what we want here. So I need like a Vex or a Jinx. Jinx preferred, but like Vex is more realistic. What is this? Why do I get a random Rumble 2, like, for no reason at level 8? And I don't have the items for him, really. I think we just need to keep rolling here at this point. I need to level so bad, though. Okay. I mean, I'm barely coming out on top on some of these fights, so like, imagine me actually get the completed Alawi, the completed Zoe. I feel too weak right now. I feel way too weak.
They will learn or they will die.
Okay, it's so bad that we don't have the carry. Which guy was it? It was this guy. Do we just pray that he loses before we do, and we hold off until then? Do we try to hold on to the Namis and get Nami 3? Because we do have an augment on her. They're doing like similar damage, so... Though, of course. That's one being 2-star, one being 1. God, I have to roll down, man. I have to.
Class is in session.
This is the part where you bleed.
Okay, well now I have 7 Rebel, so we have something going, but like having the Nami hurts so bad. Hello, we are perishing right now, Hans. Oof. We needed to find the Zoe. It was unfortunate. We had someone else that went the same team comp later than us, I think. Where are they at? Yeah, right here, this guy. So Tony went I don't know what comp he was going early. Raining Gold. Like I swear he got an early Heimer. I thought he was going full Heimer comp, and then he pivoted over to the Zoe that we were trying to get, and we just did not find our 2-star Zoe. I guess I needed to roll down. It was a weird thing. So 7th place, not so great, but you missed earlier on today, very start of the stream. I actually got a 1st place, and that got us into Diamond. Which actually I did not look this up. I should look this up. Oh my gosh, is it gonna do this again? Dude, the League client is such garbage. Like one third of the time it just gets you stuck on this screen and doesn't let you out until you like fully exit the client. So I'm gonna have to reboot the client. Okay, let's see. Zerzon. What is he ranked now? So yeah, now I am at Diamond 40 LP, which this Meta TFT site says is the top 2.1% of players. So that's nice. Nice to be back at the high ranks again. Never really got into auto chess, let alone League. I've always been I've always liked like card games and tactical-ish games quite a bit. Like I used to get super into Hearthstone. And then League of Legends, I played that game as my main game for like 6 years straight. So it's one of my most played games of all time. And when I got into, like when they released TFT, first they released Dota Auto Chess, like the mod, and I think that's the most addicted I've ever been to one video game. Like it screwed up my sleep schedule. Like my university grades back then suffered because I got so into Dota Auto Chess, even though it was just a mod and did not have a ranked mode. So when League finally released their own variant of it, I was in straight. And there was a point that I got all the way up to Diamond 1 in ranking. So like really high up there, top sub 1% of players. I think that was like season 3. And I did eventually just sort of fall off the game a bit. Here, let's go back. There we go, we're back. No, we fell to 0 LP. How could we? Well, the positive is you cannot fall below major tiers nowadays. They don't let it happen in normal League or in TFT. You were bigger into Smite. It was more up your alley. Smite, I remember I tried a little bit of that, but League was the one that I was incredibly into. And like at my peak for that, I think I got up to Diamond 4, which was top like 3% of players at that time. It's like it changes over the years. It changes all the time, like the distribution of players. But like if I think competitive ranked games, what comes to mind for me immediately is League and TFT, because that's what I've played the most. I mean, even when they had their card game, Legends of Runeterra, like that was the first game I ever got into master rank. So yeah, I was very into that one. Like their entire ecosystem. I've been a Riot Games addict for much of my life. I did fall off a lot of them for several years. I part of the reason I even started streaming was so that I could play more single player games to get more variety in. because I spent so much of my life playing these sort of competitive, grindy games. So I wanted to, you know, play more complete singular contained stories. But I was kind of missing the rank to grind, so like League or TFT specifically is the one I was like, I can still put time into this. I'm still interested. I don't think I burnt myself out on TFT nearly as much as the other. The one thing with TFT is that the units and everything changes every 4 months. So if you're out of it, like, it feels like you know almost nothing. So it takes a lot to get back into this type of game, it feels like. But other people kind of have to do the same, right? Here, let's put you two up front. Because everyone loses all their knowledge every time a new set releases, so. Your brother's into Valorant now. I tried to get into Valorant, but shooters are the one genre that I've never been that into or that good at. Put you up there. Oh no, I don't know how to play this. Do I try that? The game's like pushing me towards visionaries, but I don't know how that team works. I have to look it up real quick. Renata. I think it's like Sentinels and Renata.
Looks like I brought
So.
my fists to a knife fight. Honestly, I feel bad for the knives.
Okay. Unit dies, reroll, blah, blah, blah. Oh no, the game wants me to play Enforcers again. Okay, if I actually wanted to win, I would just go Enforcers here. It's my most successful team comp ever. But I'm gonna do this instead.
Rally to me.
Okay, so we're selling a bunch of stuff. Okay, we got up to Econ. Now we have to see what units we're gonna track. Let's make a new one. So here, I'll respond in a moment. I'm panicked trying to figure out what the hell we're doing this game. So Renata, I believe this is a team comp that's actually done really well in recent times. I just haven't played it like at all. Really? They run Morgana as well? Weird. So they're going for Visionaries. I guess it's just because you're just trying to 3-star like freaking everything in the world, so everything is low cost. But yeah, shooters. We were talking about shooter games. The only one I've ever got particularly into was Overwatch. I couldn't remember for a second. Back when Overwatch came out, it was kind of exactly what I wanted out of a shooter, because it was like ability based, so it kind of had that League of Legends adjacent setup. What do they have? They have Wandering Trainer. Ugh, this person's trying to go the exact same comp as me. No! Oh, I would normally pivot out, but I'm so committed. I can't pivot out. I did try a little bit of Valorant with my friends for a while. That was like one time I was like, maybe I could actually get into a competitive shooter, but it took so much for me to feel like even mediocre at that game. Felt like it took so much. Let's put you out there. Yeah, Overwatch. I think that's the only one that I actually like properly played ranked in, and I got to like gold or something. You know, like pretty much right in the middle of the rankings. After I played it for like 6 months. But the more like strategic, more tactical games are definitely more my speed. Because I don't think I'm that good at like actual gameplay execution. That's something I've always kind of struggled with, I think. What is this team? Like, what's going on with this team? It's so weird. So like my strength has always been like knowing the right thing to do, not the sick League of Legends like BZ and teleport around 50 times before killing your opponent. Like the actual outplay stuff, no, not me. Okay, what do we need for Renata? We need mana, we need AP. We need more Renatas. I think we go mana first, AP second, because we need like 2 tiers. Well, they took it, so we try to go AP. Well, they took it, so we try to go for Renata? I don't freaking know. We go for the sword? Whatever, I'm just taking the Renata. You're more of a casual at playing games? What was it? The first ranked game that I ever really got into was League of Legends. Actually, was it? Is that true? Yes, it is. League of Legends and Hearthstone were the games that like defined my high school through university life for gaming. And yeah, I was, like I said, I missed out on so many single player games because all I did was queue up for those two. And I did get, like, I was very good at them. I got high ranked in both of them. Hearthstone, I got up to legend rank. And like when you get to that high, they give you literally like a number for how high ranked you are on the server. And I was in the top 250 North America for one season. So that was kind of sick. And then yeah, League of Legends. Like I said, I got up to the top like 2% at some point. Oh, it's so funny. Tomorrow I'm going to be collaborating, having a collaboration stream with a friend, and we'll be playing League of Legends. But he lives in Europe, so we're going to be playing on the EU West servers. So I'm going to be having like high ping. And I tested it out. I have like 120 ping on the EU West server, which is actually better than my ping was when I started playing. Like when I started the game. Because I think the servers used to be on the West Coast here in the US for the North America servers before they moved them to Chicago. And my parents' internet was just kind of garbage in general. So those two things combined gave me a ping of like 200. So it's so funny that I'll be playing on a server overseas and it'll be better performing than like several years of my League of Legends life. Yeah, I'm shocked we aren't losing worse than we are here, because like we have no items on Renata and our Singed is not merged. These are very important things for us to get. Hopefully the Krugs give us a bunch of the items we actually need. We're getting some of the units we want. You're also on Wi-Fi? Yeah. What was it? Hyping, da 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 da. Yeah, I think when they moved the servers, my ping went down to 120, which, like I said, is the equivalent of me now playing on on EU West servers. So when I went to university, my ping dropped to like less than 20. So that's when like I jumped from platinum ranked to diamond ranked partially because it was just so much better performance-wise. Dude, please give me an item I can use. Please.
Those who judge condemn
Oh my
themselves.
god. Dude, we are not... Like, this is so bad for us. This is so, so bad. What do I feel like I have to do this. Oh, actually, we don't want to be rolling yet. That was stupid of me. We want to get level 6, and then we just re-roll nonstop. But yeah, this is just rough, because we do not have a merged Singed, and we have all of our items on him. Ooh, feels weird. What items are you even supposed to put everything on for this build? I assume it's like, Rennie? Or Rel, I mean. Oh, it also says Singed, okay. Are we even able to fit in, like, Kimbaran? No. What's my verdict on Dark Souls 3? A fun game. It was really good. But I think it was overhyped in my mind. Here, let me figure this out first. Ooh, this is probably pretty good for us, right? Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, we have 4 visionaries, I guess. Whatever. Okay, so Dark Souls 3. A lot of fun. Really good. But I have already played Elden Ring, and it's my favorite game of all time. And Dark Souls 3 feels a lot closer to Elden Ring than any of the other Dark Souls games. So it almost suffers in my mind because of that fact. Because it's not Elden Ring tier for me. Like Elden Ring is too incredible. And I did feel myself kind of missing some of the fun little things from Dark Souls 1. Like, that had the most fun and involved, like, map and exploration sense of discovery. And I even found myself missing Dark Souls 2. Some of those, like, later bosses were so good. And your gameplay felt so intentional and slow and thought out. I kind of missed that, too. But I would say, like, Dark Souls 2 had way more problems along the way, which Dark Souls 3 did not have. Dark Souls 3 was, like, consistent quality most of the way through, apart from having, like, kind of a slow start, I would say. So yeah, it had kind of a slow start. But, like, once I got through that, like, the average boss quality was pretty good. It's just, like, the highlights for some of the others, like, I felt they were higher than Dark Souls 3. So it's your least favorite Souls game, but it's still a fantastic game. That's the thing. It's like, I almost want to say that I like it less than Dark Souls 1, and, like, it pains me. But maybe even Dark Souls 2. Like, I think Dark Souls 2, I had so many frustrations, but the good stuff was so good. It's hard. It's hard for me to decide. But yeah, still a very good game. That's the thing. It's like, I struggle to come up with actual complaints about it, other than it not, like, just, I didn't feel it in my heart of hearts as much that I was, like, loving it. And I definitely, like, 100%, I think people overhate Dark Souls 2. Like, that, it does not deserve that level of hate. I think it has so many bad choices, but it's still a great game. Please let me take this sword. I am desperate. Oh my god. Okay, please let me get the attack speed, dude. Please let me get the attack speed. It's so over. I can't I can't get anything. Oh my gosh, our items are horrible this time. I'm all I want is items for her and we cannot get them. My goodness.
They will be silenced.
Friends just
Okay, we finally got her, so we can kick you out. We got some items, so we can give her Nashers, I think. We can do this. Who do I put this stuff on? I need to read this. Combine armor and MR. Do I take Sunfire off of this unit? I think I take Sunfire off. Just to get like higher stats. Okay. But yeah. So that's the thing. At the end of the day, Dark Souls 3, great game. I think it's really close to me, I think, to 2 in my mind. I think I like them similarly. It's just the highs were higher for Dark Souls 2, but so were the lows. Like the frustration was also way higher. Dude, I'm fighting for my life to figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Because the items they gave us were just so jank, it feels like.
Rally to me.
Yeah. This isn't the type of comp I like playing that much, because you're kind of just sitting here and rolling and praying that you get all the stuff you need. But, oh well. Also has a lot of great bosses, probably the most of any Dark Souls, but also a lot of gimmick bosses and some generally bland areas. Are you saying for Dark Souls 2 or 3? Because, like, even Dark Souls 3, I was surprised there were, like, several gimmickish bosses. Dark Souls 2, though, yeah, they had, like, the highest number of bosses overall, but the quality was, like, much more inconsistent. Yeah. Yeah, they're both. It's interesting. I did like, one thing I did really like was the art design, I guess I would say. The design of the enemies, like, visually were, like, neat.
friends just get in the way.
Never playing this team comp ever again, man. It's so annoying. Yeah, true, it is. One thing is, because I've been playing everything on PC, I do not have access to Bloodborne, and I've heard a lot of the Dark Souls 3 art stuff that I really liked was more like stuff that came from Bloodborne, basically.
One less person to deal with.
Your head stack won't save you.
I'm putting this on you, selling you. Random allowy, okay. So I'm going to decide here. I'm not getting the units merged I wanted. Screw it. I didn't play a lot of single player games. Doesn't mean I had never played Mass Effect. I have not played through much of Mass Effect. One of my friends gifted it to me a year or so ago. Like the what's it called? It was like a collection of all the games. I played through about half of the first one. Ooh, I kind of want the stacking attack speed. This is good too, though. I think we'll do the stacking attack speed. That sounds nicest.
Life is pain.
Dude, I don't know what to do here. I want to level so bad, but like we can't. Like that would be trolling. We need so many freaking merges.
This may hurt.
Whole point of this comp is to just stay at this level. I hate these comps. I should never play this team comp again because you're just sitting here and rolling and praying to the gacha gods. Yeah, legendary edition. Like I know I've heard it's incredible. I would like I do need to go back and replay it because I'm sure it's great. I've heard many great things. It's committing time to another full series, which is a lot to ask. No, Renata. Should I stack him up in the middle? I think I've seen people stack him weirdly in the middle. Yeah, I know it's like a very, very beloved series, so it's definitely one I want to do.
This is for everyone I've lost.
Bro, like where the hell are our Renatas? Ooh, Dragon Age. I think I've played a little bit of that. Was it Dragon Age 2? I think I don't remember. I played a Dragon Age game. I can probably check on Steam. Oh, Dragon Age Origins. That's what I played. That was fun. It's been long enough that I don't remember a lot of the details, but it was fun. Yeah, I think I played that back in university. Okay, what are we even going for now? I don't freaking know. More tank items? I think we're so cooked here. I went from like winning first place. I think it's because I'm trying new things, which is not ever a good idea if you want to rank up in teamfight tactics. It's just trying new things. Because the last two team comps, like, they were not ones I consistently performed with. But I guess if we're going to do it at any point, like, we can't downrank right now. So, like, it's a good time to be screwing around, right? Oh my gosh, we're so close.
Life is pain.
Okay, we got a 3-star Vex. So we want to get more Vex items. And we want to level up and put in Alawi so that we get Rebel on Vex. I am trying to decide what games to play next. I'm probably gonna put something on Renata here. Sure, more AP from all sources sounds fine.
This world is all I have.
Dude, where is my last Renata? Okay, just
Friends just get in the way.
I'm desperate. We're rolling past.
Friends just get in the way.
There we go. We found it. Thank goodness. Now do we just freaking level, I guess? I don't know. We didn't get 3-star on a lot of the other stuff we wanted. But it's fine, I guess. Because we want to level that up. This is why I hate reroll comps. Like, I think what I'm good at in these games is deciding when to level up. And, like, how to rotate your team comp to, like, include something unusual or, like, make the stuff work for now. Whereas reroll, you're just staying the same level the whole time and waiting to find duplicates. It's my least favorite type of team comp. And I usually only ever go it if I find a bunch of whatever unit, like at the very start of the game. Like this, it felt like we got multiple Renatas and the front line very early. So it's like, well, if I'm ever going to play this comp, now is the time. But yeah, where do we even go from here, though? Like, what else do I include? This is saying a freaking Victor. Like, yeah, I'll just find a Victor. Nice and easy, yep. It's that easy. Just put in Victor. I guess this is Rebel, right? What if we... Wait, we don't even have... Oh my god, I'm stupid. We could also go 6 Sentinel, I guess is the other option. Yeah, it's probably 6 Sentinel. Or just a random Jinx. I don't know, man. I'm losing my mind here.
This is for everyone I've lost.
AP. Do I just keep rolling? What do I do here? It's just, I don't think we're going to have the gold to put in stuff, like, if we level. But now we're, like, too high level to just keep rolling. We don't have any items for you. We aren't putting you in. Ah, I'm losing my mind, man. Yeah, auto chess games, though, oh, like I said, just something about it, like, clicks in my brain, fills in that, it's just so satisfying when it does work. Like, when you see the lines on, like, how to progress. I find it immensely satisfying. That's why, like, Dota auto chess, like, probably the most addicted I've ever been to a singular game. And that was when it was just a jank mod. Now, one thing is, the game... There's a lot of websites now that have, like, data. Like, so much data on how stuff works. And that does make it feel a little bit weird. Like, when I got into the game, there wasn't any data out there to judge on what's good. So I was pretty good at the gut feeling of, like, figuring out how stuff fit together and how to make the different team comps. So that was, like, the peak of all time for these games for me, because it was so much focused around your own, like, individual discovery and team building skills. But now it really feels like you have to use the data somewhat. Like, I look at, what is it, Meta TFT, I think is the site I like the most. It'll tell you what team comps have, like, been winning. It shows, like, win rates based on champions. You can search up the champions and all that. And it says this comp does okay, but no. I'm clearly missing, like, something important about the team comp. Or I had to stay low level and just hit 3 stars on everything. Like, maybe that's it. It's that simple. Just hit. Just get the thing. Okay, well, 3-star singed now at least, I guess. So I miss that a bit. That's the thing, it's like, I don't try to... I do play pretty meta, but if I get the opportunity with, like, cool emblems or augments to do something more unique, or I find, like, a strong unit early that doesn't fit what I'm going, I experiment within the framework of the meta, I guess, is how I would say it. But yeah, like, it's still a lot of fun. I'm still having a good time either way. I do just kind of miss when things were, like, super Wild West. I think I try to get Rebel here. Either that or that. Well, they already took it. I should have gotten that. I'm dumb. I guess we get this because we already have... No, I'm stupid! Dude, Ionic Spark is exactly what we needed. I thought we already had it. I don't know why. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm a fool. Oh well.
I'm doing this.
Because we're about to die, we're just rolling immediately. It's so unlikely that we even find the stuff we need. But we're doing it anyway. Yeah, we're just trying to power up Vex here, I guess. Yeah, that is the rough part. Like when the meta is actually fleshed out and discovered, it does sadly stifle a lot of innovation. Like Hearthstone's kind of another one. Hearthstone's incredibly similar to TFT actually. Like over the years, you just saw the rise of the stat sites and how much of an impact they had on what you come across. And it's kind of a race to the bottom. Like you could have done fine in the past just playing whatever you want. But now that everyone has the tools to find out what's... Oh god, really? Final unit managed to kill me. Oh, that is such a shame. But now that everyone has the stats, like, you're handicapping yourself if you don't look at them. But okay, not so good. Here we're getting reminded we cannot be demoted below diamond, so at least we got that going for us. This is, let's see, what are the big comps right now that I don't get or like? Renata is like the biggest one that I don't understand how it works or why it works. There's also a like goofy Lux solo build where you have like double Archangel's Bloodthirster, but I think it's incredibly reliant on like, you have to get the lone hero augment and you have to get like one of two different anomalies. So it's incredibly specific. And you have to get a 3-star, which, yeah. That's another weird one that is, I think it's just such a narrow use case that I don't get to play it like at all. Any other weird comps? I think those are the only oh, Kim Baron. Kim Baron is the other comp that I despise because you get these powerful items out of it, but you have to lose a crazy amount of rounds in a row in order to get those items. And it's just so inconsistent that even when I manage to get the cool items, I feel like I still lose. And if I don't get the cool items, I just 8th place instantaneously every time. You like going for the meta in MMOs? Oh, it's been so long since I've played many MMOs. The only MMO that I got really into was World of Warcraft back in the day. And I did play some like PvP, like Conquest. Is that what it's called? No, that was the name of the points. Arenas. I played like a good amount of arenas in that. Ooh, that felt weird. It did not feel balanced at all. But yeah, meta's always a weird thing in games. Like, I do like looking up data and sifting through and interpreting it. I can find that to be fun. But when people over rely on it and they only follow like a cookie cutter guide on what they can build, at a point you're not really playing the game anymore, it feels like. But okay. That is 3 games of ranked TFT here. I haven't streamed that much TFT on this channel. I think this was only like the 2nd time I've done so. I might try to play a little more, but I don't know. It's also like, it's a game that I like playing off stream too. I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel about it if I keep playing more on stream. But like, it's one game that I do feel pretty confident that I'm skilled at. So that's part of why I would kind of like to continue streaming it. It's also pretty easy if you have like one really awesome game. Okay, this is a weird thing. about TFT content creation specifically. People that stream it, they'll just stream a crazy amount of matches and then upload videos just highlighting the like the games that go great. So maybe I'll post a couple of those. I don't know. You hate having people in ranked MOBAs yelling if you don't build towards the meta. Oh, that reminds me, yeah, back in WoW when people would shit talk you for not doing good damage. And oh gosh, like I hadn't looked up outside information at that point when I was playing, so I was not following the meta like at all. And you could really beat just about freaking anything in that game without following the meta. It was fine, like. Oh gosh, I'm kind of tired though here. But okay, yeah, thanks so much for stopping by, everybody. Like I said, tomorrow I do have a collaboration stream with another small YouTuber, the Nando AoE. He's an Age of Empires streamer. And we're going to be playing just default League of Legends around 2 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, we're gonna play that. We're gonna have fun, and then hopefully I'll get back into streaming here more after the new year. My anniversary for starting streaming is January 2nd, and I'm currently planning to stream another Rage game that day. In fact, the classic Rage game, I'm going to play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy for the first time. So that should also be fun. Like I said, then I just want to get back into streaming regularly. We're going to pick up Sekiro. We're going to try to get through Sekiro. And yeah, that's about it from me. This has been Zerzon. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're having a great day or night. I'll plan to see you all next time. Goodbye and farewell. Have a good one. And thanks for chatting. It's always a fun time. Oh gosh. Coughing though. Really hope to get fully over this cough soon too. Bye-bye.